Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is very exciting. I've cut this package open and I've just cut along the sides here, you can see, but I haven't fully opened it yet, and it's making me almost panic that I haven't got to have a look at this, but I wanted to do the first unboxing of it on the channel. So this came from Steve. He is an absolute mad scientist when it comes to opal. This is the best thing I have seen in opal for, well, maybe even since I started. I've not been so surprised by seeing something ever. And if you're in the Facebook group, you'll know what this is already just from what I've said. Steve found a way to form a pearl around an opal over the course of 18 months by seeding a little boulder opal into a oyster shell, basically. It's not an oyster, it's another little sea creature, but the one that forms pearls. And it is absolutely incredible. So we've got to whip this open. There you go. With thanks, Steve. Oh, that's actually a business card, so you can actually have a look here. I mean, I'll post a link up to his eBay and everything, and if you're on the Facebook group, you'll see it. Oh, I got a whole heap of business cards, whole stack of them. But look at this. Just here, you can see one example of what he's done. That's a little boulder opal and a couple other little bits of boulder opal set naturally. The shell's done all the hard work. It takes about 18 months. I'll have some more videos on this to explain it more in depth. This is just an initial unboxing. But this is the incredible pearl opal. And here it is. Stamped it with these initials on the back there. And if you have a look real close, this is just pure rough shell. No funny tricks or anything going on here. This looks like whatever he's used to dop it on the back, because he has cut the shell down. He was going to cut it to a certain shape or whatever, and I said to him, don't even worry about it. Just send it raw and rough and rugged, and I am incredibly happy with that. I might even get a couple more from him where it's like the shell more fully intact and he hasn't done any work on it, just as it comes out. So let's flip it. 3, 2, 1. Bloody hell. I mean, something like this could only be done by nature. That is... Oh, this looks so much better in person than I saw the pictures online and his eBay listings. So he does have an eBay shop, and that'll of course be in the description below. But wow. So he pre-cuts this and then seeds it into the shell and leaves it for 18 months, fishes it back out again. And this is, I mean, it's just mind-boggling. I got a PhD in chemistry, and I'm rarely surprised by something unless it's been done by nature, and nature has absolutely done a number on this. What the hell? Oh, it's so nice and smooth. I really don't like pearl either, but when I saw this, it was just something else. And he's even got ones where he's actually wrapped the boulder opal in a little bit of gold and then seeded that all in here. So it's got the boulder, it's got the gold trim, and then the pearl around that. And it is incredible. You just couldn't replicate this artificially. There's no glue or anything here. The little clam has done this on its own. I don't even understand. I'm definitely going to have to get him on the channel to have a chat and talk through it. I've never been so interested in something opal related. This is like the first discovery of opals and seeing my first ever colourful black opal. Oh, I can't even begin to understand this. If we ignore everything around it, it's a nice boulder on its own. It's pretty full face. It's got a slight little bit of ironstone peeking through there, and one little inclusion there and there, maybe a little bit over there, bit of a dark patch there, some more little bits and pieces. But when he gets this raw and before he polishes it back, this is all covered in pearl as well, and he literally just scrubs that back until he hits the opal, then repolishes it up, and this is what it looks like. It's just phenomenal. A little bit of whatever he used to polish it. Feels like it's a white cerium oxide paste. Well, I don't have much more to say. I'll link to everything, and you'll see a lot more of the backstory on this. And yeah, apparently it's a wild story too. He's gone through a lot before doing this and afterwards. And yeah, I want to know more about it, and I'm sure he is more than happy to talk about it. He's popped up in the Facebook group, and yeah, I've got nothing. I've got to just sit down and look at this thing a little bit more, because that is amazing. That's incredible. That's just something else. That's just what the shell would have looked like out of the water. But this is what's hidden inside it. That's, yeah. Whew. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. We'll have more videos in this series of Pear Opal. I will get back to carving if I can. I'm gonna stare at this for a little while longer and just try to get a grip on what's in my hands at the moment. Like I said, this is the first time in multiple years that I've been so gobsmacked, basically. I don't even know how long I've been looking at it now. It's just mind-boggling. Pear Opal. Steve and his wild Pear Opal. We're talking about other things too. Non-opal related. He's a great guy to talk to. Definitely a mad scientist, the kind of person that I could get along with really well. It's incredibly exciting, and now that I've got one in my hands, I'm even more interested in it, and I'm definitely going to have to talk to him and get some more background. I've got a whole heap of news articles from when he first started this in the Cuba Times or whichever paper it was, and yeah, there's going to be a lot more coming up about this stuff, and hopefully I can find a way to make use of something like this. I'm not going to be able to replicate this myself. I don't have the means. I am happy for this mad genius to have done it and continue doing it, and I own one piece of it, but I'll be acquiring more because this is bizarre but amazing. Whew. Alright, anyway, snap out of it. I'm going to go back to carving in an hour's time or so after I just keep staring at this for a little while longer. So I'll see you in the next video.